Welcome back to the interview 24. We continue a series of talks dedicated to the international collaboration of Uzbekistan with other states and with the international experts who are operating here in Uzbekistan. And today we have a special guest, Mr. Nishiyama Kiyohisa. Dr. Kiyohisa Nishiyama has obtained his PhD at the University of Birmingham in 2008 in the field of engineering. He's been an associate professor at the Nagoya University since 2012 and in charge of international education and exchange programs. He's an author of a number of scientific papers. Before starting his career in Nagoya University, he was an engineer in Toyota Industries Corporation, where he joined a project to develop a new model vehicle manufactured in North America. Who is currently working at the Tashkent State Technical University. Welcome to the studio, sir.
Thank you.
To start off, please tell us, why did you choose Uzbekistan?
Oh, technically, I didn't choose Uzbekistan, but last year, at the end of last year, your president, Khamidkhujaev, visited Japan as well as Nagoya University. Then there was kind of an agreement that Nagoya University will develop a strong support for Tashkent State Technical University. So there should be somebody in Uzbekistan so that,
Who can control, who can give advice.
And so that we can observe what's going on here and what they needed. Then I was chosen.
Great.
But I was really happy to come, of course.
And can you tell us about your responsibilities and your duties here at the
My responsibility,
university?
Yeah, probably to develop intimate relationship with Tashkent, with the university and Nagoya University, because I know about what Nagoya University has, and including other universities around Nagoya University. I want to be the bridge between Japan and Uzbekistan. By staying here, I can observe what they need, what this university needs, or what is needed for the education, engineering education in this country.
So I know you have been here for about 2 months, but definitely you are aware of the professors and students' performance. Overall, how do you assess the mechanical engineering sphere of Uzbekistan?
Yeah, so the level of the things which they are teaching is not low, but it looks very old-fashioned.
So the topics they are teaching is good.
It's good, but
the design.
The design, for example, so many of the textbooks is like this. So in Japan, we also have this kind of textbook, and we also have textbook with a lot of illustration, so that everybody can understand. So with illustration, so that the students can imagine so what this equation is talking what. So, because I don't know all the lectures in this university, but I do believe that the ratio of active learning could be increased.
Have to be more active.
Yeah. So including research activity. So they think by themselves, then they decide what they do, and so probably supported by the faculties of this university, they may learn how to solve a problem.
So you are going to encourage them to do more scientific papers.
Scientific paper as well as research activities.
Do the students have all the necessary, equipments, technologies to do all these projects?
So new equipment is all very important, but from my opinion, I think lack of equipment may be a chance.
So you think that we need more innovation?
More innovation, and you may notice that there are so many sources of innovation. So not saying that we cannot do this because we don't have this equipment, but thinking about what we can do with these equipments may be the resource of new innovation.
My next question is, do you think Uzbek students have enough knowledge to work in foreign companies and be demand at the international level?
So if they want to work in international companies, yeah, they may need to improve their English a little bit more.
Firstly, the language barrier.
Language
What about
barrier.
professional activity in engineering?
I think it's okay. I don't say you are not enough, but I think probably the language may be a barrier rather than professional knowledge. Yeah, tell you the truth, we Japan have very similar problem. First of all, we also cannot speak English. One of the reasons is we can learn everything in Japanese, so we don't have opportunity to use English, right? Of course, this is only within university, but to be highly evaluated, we need to publish research paper in English.
So during your stay, you already observed the situation here in the engineering sphere of Uzbekistan. So what did you witness? Which spheres, which directions are now lacking?
So I think America and Japan, China may have more developed than Uzbekistan, but I can feel that you're trying to be developed, trying to catch up with them. But the direction do not need to be the same as them. So you can find out your own way. So you just don't need to copy what they are doing, but probably so that is
pay
what
attention
I mean.
to the
local
challenges that we have right now,
and
instead of catching up with developed countries. How do you assess a cooperation between Uzbekistan and Japan in this sphere?
I think even if they are doing it must be very small. But education, collaborative education, so what we are now doing is, so the Nagoya University faculties are making video lectures. Then the lecturers in this university is teaching of some subject by using the video. That's collaborative education.
That's all we have right now. That's online teaching.
Online teaching.
So what is the specific feature of the Nagoya University which is different from other universities in the engineering sphere?
I think so. Our feature. Now, the feature of Nagoya University is that we have strong relationship with Toyota, and
you already established close cooperation with them. So and after graduation, students
many of students enters that company. And that's one of the problem, because one of the problem is they don't go outside.
They prefer to stay there.
So Nagoya is fourth largest city in Japan, I think. People from local area want to go to Tokyo, right? Because capital city, that's capital city of Japan. But people around Nagoya University, most people do not challenge Tokyo, right? Because everything is there. So if they enter Nagoya University, they can enter kind of famous manufacturer, then they could end their life only within that region. But that's strong point. That may be a problem.
Tell us about your current and future goals at the Tashkent State Technical University.
First thing I want to achieve is establish more intimate relationship between industry and the university.
Between local industry and the
university, because I have a strategy. My major, which is called value engineering, it's a methodology how to pick up the problems. So what I want to do is I want to pick up the problems and translate the problems into the research thing.
So it's not, it hasn't been established yet. This method that you were talking about?
I guess so. I don't. I somehow saw the cooperation between ARTEL and Tashkent State, ARTEL at the university. So I would like to step into more deeply. So
Thank you very much
Yeah.
for having a time to
Oh,
give us an
yeah.
interview.
Yeah.
And wish you all the best in the
Yeah.
realization of your project.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.